Corals are secretly sea monsters. They're just such fantastic organisms. They're animals that can live for hundreds or even thousands of years. They create skeletons out of rock. They've got tentacles with stinging cells to capture passing prey. And also for the tropical ones, they have algae which live inside their skin, and they can use energy from sunlight as well. So they really are sea monsters and a whole mix of different parts and organisms. My name is Seb Hennige, and I'm a senior lecturer in the School of Geosciences. And I'm also the Deputy Director of the Marine Systems and Policies programme. And within that programme, I'm the course organiser of the Marine Field Methods in Research and Practice, which is a field course, and also for Marine Ecosystems and Policies. I've always loved the sea, and growing up I always spent a lot of time by the shore, as we are today. And I come from a family who are fishermen as well. And so I've always loved the sea. But my background is I always wanted to study something in the marine environment. I did a degree where I studied a lot of corals, tropical corals, and that just sparked my love. I've kept working in the field since then, and then I've been delighted to then move a lot more of my research into the policy environment, and this is where I am today, deputy organising this programme on marine systems and policies. The world that we're living in and the oceans, they're being impacted at an unprecedented rate. We're extracting things from them faster than we ever had done before. There's environmental change, climate change, and these environments are incredibly vulnerable. And so the Marine Systems and Policies programme is really understanding how these environments are changing. So we're having a look at the science. We need to understand how we're using these environments, so sustainable use, and we're looking at industry. And we also need to understand the management and the policy framework that all of this sits within. And so the Marine Systems and Policies programme is bringing all of these parts together so that the students that come onto this programme and leave this programme understand these different connections. And that's what's unique about this programme, is we're bringing all of these different parts together so students understand the complex world that we live in and how to start to navigate that as we best figure out how we can use and conserve our habitats in the future. I think teaching is really interesting because we get to deal with such a diverse mix of students. The students come from all sorts of backgrounds, from policy environments, law, philosophy, natural sciences, and they all bring fresh perspectives and they all see things in slightly different ways. And this is one of the philosophy of our programs as well, is that we really like to integrate all these different understandings, and we have lots of class-based discussion, and so I'm learning a lot through their experiences as well. Our students go on to have all sorts of jobs. So some of our students will go work with governmental organisations or charities, conservation charities, or even working more on the policy front as well. And so many of our students have even stayed in Scotland, whereas some of them, of course, will go back to their international destinations where they came from. But we're pleased to say that quite a few of the students have stayed in Scotland, and we still get to interact with them. You nearly lost me. I was nearly in the sea there, Alex.